I hear something. A thump, thump, thump.
That's my heart talking to you.
Does it ever say anything else?
If you want to keep your heart healthy, keep your cholesterol down, Cheerios, made from all natural whole grain oats, is the only leading cold cereal clinically proven to lower cholesterol.
I hear corp, corp.
That's my stomach.
Your stomach talks too?
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, this ad campaign for Cheerios was banned from the air. I'll tell you why next. Now, as heartwarming as that little scenario was for Cheerios, the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, and the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, both deemed the ad to be deceptive. General Mills, the makers of Cheerios, was flagged because of their heart-healthy claims. It seems that the FDA and the FTC reasoned that people who have high cholesterol or heart problems might get the idea that eating a bowl of Cheerios might be the answer to all their problems. Was the ad for Cheerios intentionally or unintentionally deceptive? I don't know. But what I do know is that the FTC has stringent rules called truth in advertising. These truth in advertising rules, they were designed to root out the fantastic claims of charlatans. You see, in the old days, salesmen could craft their pitch just about any way they wanted. Now, I believe there's a lot of merit to these truth in advertising rules. And they're very simple. 1, advertisers must be truthful and non-deceptive. And 2, advertisers must show evidence of their claims. Okay, that sounds reasonable. So what constitutes deceptive or unfair advertising practices? According to the FTC, false advertising is a deliberate attempt to mislead the consumer, or is likely to cause substantial consumer injury, meaning fraud. And this truth in advertising works pretty well for bathroom cleaners, for toothpaste, and for dietary supplements. But what if truth in advertising was applied to political campaign ads? I believe that if truth in advertising were applied to political ads, it would put an end to a lot of those negative campaign ads that we all hate. For one, candidates wouldn't be allowed to trash one another, and 2, they wouldn't be allowed to make those Santa Claus promises either. Candidates would have to be truthful and non-deceptive. They would have to show evidence of their claims.
I can't lie!
Which means, boys and girls, you're going to have to run on your own record. And the record of your party as well.
Well, there's another nice mess you've gotten me into.
And as for you incumbents, maybe, just maybe, you would take your votes a little more seriously. Candidates, you're going to have to stand for something now, which is what campaigns should really be all about. Not about charm, not about looks, not about your ability to read a teleprompter. Is it any wonder why more good people don't seek public office? They see the mudslinging. They see the hypocrisy. They see the lust for power. Any good person really doesn't want to get caught up in all that, especially if your opponent has deep pockets and is willing to pay for any dirt they can find or manufacture on you. That's just one reason why I believe that truth in advertising needs to be enforced concerning political ads. If our forefathers who brought forth this great country saw what was going on today, I think they would be ashamed.
Julie Lassa isn't part of the problem. She is the problem.
So when it comes to protecting working families in Wisconsin, Sean Duffy doesn't cut it.
Pants on fire is the Journal Sentinel's ruling on Tom Barrett's deliberate distortion.
We just can't trust Scott Walker to tell the truth.
Penalty. And the crowd doesn't like it. It's exactly the kind of behavior the corporate special interests and Ron Johnson are engaging in.
Feingold is stuck in the mud. Feingold's starting his campaign slinging mud at Ron Johnson.
You make the people on Jerry Springer look civilized. Listen, truth in advertising is only the tip of the iceberg, because when the electoral system is being corrupted, what kind of leaders do you think will come out of that system? If General Mills is going to be held accountable for a box of Cheerios, how much more should our leaders be held accountable? Now, if you still want to fight dirty, there's really only one solution. A good old-fashioned pie fight.
I know I'm going to get a big bang out of this one.
Oh, Senator, I'm so sorry.
So, tell me what you think. Should truth in advertising be applied to political ads?